Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Meeple University on the Dice Tower for Pocket Playthrough video series, where we usually play a few rounds of a game.
In this video, we will show you Lawklivya Vengeance, game designed by Brandon Gentle and published by Filtered Reality Entertainment. We are using a prototype copy of the game, and so the rules and components may not be final.
Let's do this!
Hi everyone, and here we are for our pocket playthrough for Lawklivya Vengeance. This is a fully cooperative worker placement game. We're gathering resources, we're trying to build up our defensive armies in our castles in order to face monsters who will come at us through the scouting deck. I'm playing as the red player.
And I am the yellow player.
And we're a little bit asymmetrical. You can see thematically here, I live near the quarry. I've got easier access to stone.
And my castle is near the forest, hence easier for me to get wood.
Yes. Now, this is a game that's played in 3 chapters, chapters 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to be showing you chapter 2. And the reason we're doing that is it gives you a good mix of the resource collecting and castle building actions and the fighting of monsters. In chapter 1, you only face one small monster towards the end, and in chapter 3 you're facing the big boss. So here we're going to show chapter 2, which will give us some normal turns and some combat turns. So I am beginning this chapter as the first player with the daytime leader token, and so the first thing we do in a round is we flip over a scouting report to see if we get an enemy. I've got all clear, which is good.
And I've got all clear plus a bonus of 1 worker. Woo!
Ooh, very good.
That's a good one.
So now we'll take turns placing workers out on the square worker placement spaces. We do not have access to the orange ones. Those are for the higher player count games. So I've got 4 workers here available, and I've got one who's already employed on a longer action here.
And almost the same. I've got, 4 workers here and 1 there, but 3 warriors.
Yes. Okay, so it's time to go getting resources. So I've got lots of stone. I'm short on wood and food. So I'm going to go and get some wood. And getting wood, for me, is a 2-step action. So I've got to place a worker on one of these wood spaces, and then either place another worker to push that worker up to get the wood, or wait until next round.
Like this one. This is worst place from the previous round, so just waiting to collect the stone this time. Now, I've got more warriors than you. This is a recruitment space, so you probably want to go there, not me. Obviously, we can discuss this because this is fully cooperative. I feel like we can probably use the trade action, so I'll use a worker to take... I think you probably need some wood and food. I can give that to you.
That is true. I'm short on wood and food. So this is the marketplace here where we can go trading. So basically you send a worker there with as many resources as you want, and then we can swap them. Do you want some stone?
I need some stones, yeah, because I'm about to get 1, but then I'm still not too much. So just give me a couple. That'll be enough.
Yep. I'll take a worker there with 2 stone.
Right, and then back to my turn. I want to get... it's easy for me to get wood, and I just gave Tarrant some wood, so I'll go straight there to get some wood.
Yes, so that's the bonus of being near the forest. It's the yellow player's bonus, is you can skip the rest space and go straight onto the wood space.
Correct.
And I can do likewise at the quarry. But my next action, I'm going to recruit, so I go onto that triangle space. That's going to give me a new worker.
I want to try to develop scouts, so you'll see what the use of a scout is, so I'll go ahead and put this scouting action, and I go ahead. The cost of it is 2 of any resources, so I will put it there. So next round I'll have that ability.
I have 1 worker left, and I've got a few resources, so what I'm going to do is build a new weapon. At the moment I've got 2 warriors and 2 weapons, but over here in this action I set up in the previous round, I'm about to get another warrior, so I need a weapon for it. So I'm going to go there, and I'm going to make... There's 3 options. I can get a bow and arrow, a sword, or an axe. I'm going to get another bow and arrow. I'm going to make another archer. So I put the resources for that there, which is a wood and a food. And when we resolve, I'm going to get a bow and arrow.
My last worker, simply just go there to get food.
Yep, so food is simpler than wood or stone. You simply go there and you take it. In the higher player counts, you do actually have to wait a turn before the food is prepared to make it edible. But in the 2-player game, you get the food immediately.
Right.
Okay, and now we resolve all of the actions that are out here. So here I simply take back these workers and you get to collect that stone.
Thank you.
Here you get to collect that wood and I simply advance to the next wood space.
Here I get to collect the food.
Yep. And here we get to trade the goods. So I am going to go home with all of what you brought me.
And I've got 2 stone, thank you very much.
Yep. Then here I get this worker back and I convert these resources into a new weapon.
And here I just advance here, so next turn I will have the scout option.
And here I advance their last turn. Now I complete it. So this is my training area. I'm turning a worker into a warrior. So I discard these resources and I turn my worker into a new warrior. So my warrior is going to be able to fight enemies.
Now we reveal the main board.
Yes, so we need to get stone back on here. We need another wood
And
here
food.
and another food. So we haven't grabbed too much off the board this time.
And then next round.
Yes, you take over the day leadership.
So in what advances us to the next chapter is that when we collectively defeat 4 enemies.
Yes, 2 enemies per player.
Next one.
Yes.
I reveal first. And that's all clear for me. Phew.
Very good. And I reveal...
Oh.
I've got a monster. I've got an angry moose I'm going to fight. So we'll show you how that works, but I'm not going to be placing workers this turn. All my workers are hiding and I'm going to be fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But we go through our turn sequence as usual and you get the first placement.
I'll put my first worker and the second worker to this area because I want to strengthen my castle. I pay 2 food, a wood and a stone. Go ahead, I'll just leave it there. And then at the end of the round, I will get another tile so that it's harder to destroy my castle.
Yes, makes it much more resilient to enemies.
Correct.
All right. My first turn of the round, I set up for the battle. So I take all my warriors and I give them their weapons and I put them into their place. So I've got a melee weapon here, 1 axe. So this is my only frontline warrior. And then I've got 2 bows and arrows and archers go up here on the wall. So I've got 2 archers and 1 warrior with an axe.
Axe is the best weapon because the dice that you roll is better than the others.
Yes, the axe is the strongest. It's also the most expensive to build.
Correct.
Now, the other thing I can do is I can seek help from Stella. So we've got this area here called the Crossroads, and I can put down some resources there, and Stella can send warriors to come and help, as long as she's not fighting, which she isn't in this round. So what I'll do, what do you want? I've got everything.
Well, just whatever you can spare, really. I don't think I'm desperate. Maybe, you don't have food, do you?
I've got 1 food. I won't be able to get food. I want to hang on to the food because most of your actions require food.
Stone then.
Stone is easy enough for me to get, so I'm going to put a couple of stones there.
So I can either help or deny, but there's no reason for me to deny. So I'll go ahead and send my warrior with the axe because then it's a better dice. Then I'll help you with the sword.
Okay, so we'll get some more people on the front line.
Correct, because you look like you need more defense on the front there, Tarrant.
So that was your turn, and now it's time for battle. So I graciously accept your help. I can be helped by up to 2 workers, or 2 warriors, sorry, at any player count.
And I take it now?
You take those resources now.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to offset these so you can see their weapons. So now we'll go into the battle. So I've got 1 swordsman. I've got 2 axe wielders. And I've got 2 archers. The enemy that we're fighting against, there are 3 columns here, and this is the easy, medium, and hard modes of the game. And we're going to show you the easy mode. So this moose rolls 1 of these gold-coloured boss dice, not boss dice, enemy dice, and has 4 health. So we need to deal 4 hits to this moose without losing all the warriors. Okay, so roll these up, put them in there. So what we've rolled is a 3 axe, a 2 axe, an arrow, and a blank. And on the enemy die, there is a shield. The shield blocks the incoming attack, and it blocks the best attack, which is the 3 axes.
Just cancel that.
Cancels that, but there's 4 hits remaining, 2 from the axe and 2 from the arrows, which is enough to defeat this enemy.
Yay!
So it's over. I didn't lose any warriors. That's great news.
Because if this dice is that means you get to choose one of your warriors, not mine, the helper, to get rid of.
Yes, it would be one of my frontline warriors.
Right.
Okay, so I have defeated that enemy.
And if you haven't, that means that next you roll another dice. Oh, you roll the dice again.
Yes. So you get your warriors back.
Thank you, sir.
And my battle is done, but I'll resolve this at the end of my turn.
I would like to upgrade one of my warriors to a hero. So a hero has 2 life in the battle, and
2 weapons.
Yes, thank you. So I'll go ahead and pay 1 wood, 1 stone, and 1 food. And I will put my warrior here. So it takes 3 rounds.
Yes.
So I better start early.
Yep. Now, all of my warriors, even though I've fought off the enemy, I still don't get to place any workers this turn. They're still hiding from the enemy. So, Stella, you finish your round.
I'm just simply looking at this. I simply get kind of like shortened resources. So I'm just gathering resources. That's all my workers.
Okay. And so now we resolve the ends. So I bring back my warriors and get my weapons back into my armory. I do still get to resolve this one who was out on the board from last round, so I will get this wood.
And I'll get this wood and food, and I'll get the castle upgrade, please.
Yes, okay. So the castle upgrade, it upgrades both halves of your castle wall.
That is amazing. So I'll discard this first before it damages my castle. So it's this way. And this is this one first. So this move 1 step. So this is still there. I don't have my heroes back. And this one here gets discarded. And this is turned into a scout. So what scout will do, so I'll put it here. So it's now a permanent scout. You just position there on the outside of the castle. On the next round, I get to choose 2 of these cards. Pick 1 to resolve and pick and put the other one on top of the deck.
Yeah, so it lets you delay a fight, which is good.
Just discarding this from the last round.
Yes. Okay, so we move into the next round. I've taken Daytime Leader back. Because I defeated a monster last time, I get an automatic all clear day. I don't have to draw a scouting report.
Yep. So I am the only one that needs to draw. Now I've got the scout, so I will take this too. Ooh, it's meant to be a monster. So I either can choose this one or this one. If I put it back this one, that means Tarrant is
That means you'll draw it next time.
Yeah. Oh, I'll draw it next time. Okay. That's okay because I feel like, I don't know, I just want to gather first before facing the inevitable.
Yeah, gives you an extra turn to prepare for that battle.
That's correct. All right.
Scout has come in handy immediately. Okay, so I'm short on stone. I've got to go get some stone.
I want to get some food.
That's your scout.
Oh, sorry. Beg my pardon. This one.
Now I want to, I think, create a new hero. not hero, a warrior. So I'm going to place here and spend the food and wood. So that's going to take 2 turns. I still have enough warriors to come and help you in your upcoming battle.
Thank you. I will need to recruit worker.
Yep. Okay,
From the supply.
I'm very short on food, so I better get some as well.
I think I want to get more wood now. Oh, again from there. I'm going to put it here so I don't accidentally take it.
Yep. I think I need even more food. Oops, so I'm going to do that.
I have one more. I feel like this is going to turn into hero. You know what? I probably will need weapons because if my hero can yield to weapons, then I will need something else. So I'm gonna try to build weapon. So let's do an axe. So one of each resources, the 3 resources, and put my worker there.
And that will level up your sword for the next battle as well, if that's how you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 1 left. What do I need? I've got nothing I can do down on my board. Food is always in short supply. I think I'll get food and that will save me from having to do that.
And that's all our workers.
Okay. So we retrieve our resources and workers from
Extra
up here.
workers.
I get food, food and food.
So remember though, I still have my scout here, so I can actually choose which one, but then do I resolve the monster for me? I can actually skip this monster up to twice. So, but I think I'm gonna try to get myself into battle for now. I've got the extra walls anyway to defend myself. So we'll see how it goes. And we reveal.
Yep, this one moves onto here. You get a new axe.
Thank you.
We refill the board like so. I need 4 food. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we move to the 4th round of this chapter.
So I am the first player.
Yes.
And, well, ready or not, here I am. Surely it's fine with Tarrant's help too.
I get all clear. My bonus is I can skip the rest stop at either the quarry or the forest. So it saves me an action on getting wood.
So the first thing I'm going to do is to set up my warriors. So I will send this one with an axe and this one with a...
with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, just in case I couldn't defeat it the first time around.
Yeah, because you get a second wave attack with the archers if your front line is defeated.
And then I will ask for Tarrant's help because I think I need your help, Tarrant. So here's the food and the wood. Please send 2 of your warriors.
Of course, I'll come to help. I'm going to send I'll send the axe warrior, who is the strongest, and all I otherwise have is archers.
Yep, that's okay.
Okay. So now it's your battle phase. So you bring my warriors in to the sidelines here to help.
Mm-hmm.
I take the resources. So I've got way more than you have now. And we work out which dice we need. So we're actually going to show you this enemy on medium so that we can make the battle run a little longer than last time.
Unless I get really lucky. I don't think so.
This enemy still has 1 enemy die. And then between our warriors, we've got 2 axes and 2 archers.
Too bad that my hero is not ready yet.
Yes, 1 turn too early, unfortunately.
I know.
We roll these. And similar to last time, we've got a shield which blocks the 2 axes. And then 2 damage.
For the enemy.
So the enemy needs 6 damage, so we've done 2. We're still alive. They're still alive, so let's roll again.
I still lose if it's just easy difficulties.
It's possible.
Oh no.
Okay, so what we have here is 4 hits on the enemy, which is enough to reach 6 and finish the enemy off. But we've got a kill back from the enemy. And so you have to lose a warrior from the front line. So although that kills your warrior, and
And the
you
axe.
lose the weapon as well when that happens, but it is enough to defeat the enemy. So the enemy doesn't keep attacking. My warriors come back. They're sad about your
Lost.
your lost warrior, but it's all better.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to train more warriors next time.
Yes, and you've got a hero coming.
That's true.
Now, of course, if we hadn't quite defeated the enemy there, the front line would have been completely killed. There would have been no one left on the front line. My warriors would have come back home, and then there would have been another round of combat just between the enemy and Stella's archer. And if the archer was beaten, then these extra wall pieces that have been built would start to come crumbling down.
Now it is your turn.
Now it is my turn, so you don't get to place any workers. I've got free access to place workers this turn. I have got plenty here for weapons and warriors, so I'm going to build...
Might as well recruit as well, because it's free.
Yep, true. So I'm going to make, another warrior here. I'm going to forge an axe over here. I'm going to go and recruit to get another warrior. And I can get wood cheaply due to this bonus, so I'll take that opportunity. So then we finish the turn. I get my warriors, I get this wood. I create an axe out of these. I add an axe to my weapons. This worker has turned into a warrior. This one is one step away. And we refill the board and we go on to the next round.
And I've got my warrior to turn into hero. And da-da-da-da!
Excellent. So the hero is a double strong warrior. He'll get to wield 2 weapons and has 2 lives in the battle. So very handy to have on the front line. So we've faced 2 of the 4 enemies that we would have to face in this chapter as a 2-player game. We'll continue to build up our castles until we've faced 4 enemies, and then we'll face the final boss. And so when we reach that point, we would take all of the resources off the board here, flip this over. Ooh, there's that final boss.
Dun, dun.
And the boss will take a swing at our castles, and then we'll send all of our warriors out collectively to go and fight. It comes with a lot of extra health here. This is, even on the easiest mode, we're facing 18 health in a 2-player game.
Tough.
Yes, and that's where you'll really see how this build-up works. But that's all for another time. That brings our pocket playthrough for Lawklivya Vengeance to a close. And that's our pocket playthrough for Lawklivya Vengeance. We hope you enjoyed this video.
When we film this video, Lawklivya Vengeance is going to Kickstarter, so we'll put the link in the description below when it is live, so you can check it out. If you somehow enjoyed this video, please help us by hitting that like button and subscribe to the Dice Tower if you haven't already done so.
And if you have any questions, comments or feedback, please leave them in the comments section below.
Until next time!